Hi everyone. My story with the smartwatches and smartbands began a very long time ago. Very first thing I had was Xiaomi Band 1, like a first original version with a black and white screen that could show me my heart rate and have some alarms, like very basics. But 3 years ago, I've discovered a very nice smartwatch. It's kinda a little bit smartwatch. That's a Fossil. That's like fashion brand who decided, okay, let's just make a kind of smartwatch. And this one can count your steps, kind of track your sleep. It has no sensors on the back. That means no heart rate. Obviously, it doesn't have a GPS or whatever. This thing has like a stopwatch, a little face with showing your steps, and what's interesting in terms of notifications on this watch, you can set that hands will rotate to the specific hour depending on what contact texted you or calling you. So I was impressed with this watch, and with the look of this, that was my favorite watch. But it wasn't like very comfortable wearing it when I was biking, because this button here would like just stop my wrist. So I started looking for better solution. I want to track my activity, I want to track my sleep, I want to have all those things, and I've tried many of them. This explicit China thing that's very basic, showing your heart rate, some alarms. Yes, you can do calls, receive notifications, but there is so many inaccuracies with the tracking. Eventually I got an Apple Watch. It was Apple Watch 10 series, 46mm case. It was good watch. It works perfect with an iPhone, with all your notifications, sleep tracking. It even had ACG, which I think it's kind of unnecessary in the watch. It costs like a half of a smartphone, and it's basically a smartphone on your wrist, which kind of distracting you a lot. There are so many different smartwatches, most of them tough and rugged and built for like survive any outdoors. But I want to sleep in my watch, and I want to track my sleep. I want to have my activities, and I want my watch to hold for a week without charging. And that was hard, because first option was Garmin Fenix 7X or whatever, any of the 7th version, especially with the solar charging ability. That's incredible. That's what I think every smartwatch should do, solar charging, because when you're outdoors, it's charging itself a little bit, prolonging battery lifetime. Respect to Garmin for that. So Garmin watch is really good, but price isn't that good. So, and Garmin is here with a price of $1,200. Then it goes Apple Watch Ultra, almost the same, then just regular Apple Watch. But this like $500 with taxes. And then there is Amazfit, which is $400. The only one thing that left for me to be covered is the thickness of the watch. And look, I do like when watch looks like small, like not this brick on your wrist, and when you run you're like, oh, you cannot sleep in like this thick watch. That wasn't the solution for me. Yes, for people who like heavily in sports, yes, Garmin would be probably the best solution. And for people who wants to just check their Instagram notifications every time, Apple Watch will work. But that also not for me, and probably not for you, because you're still here and you're watching this video. So look at this. This is just perfect. It's a slim smartwatch with an AMOLED display. in like 30 seconds and one little setting. We go from classic look to the sport one. I cannot recommend this watch enough. For just how it looks and how it feels. With this profile, you can sleep with them and they won't bother you. There is no middle button that will stab your wrist here when you bend. The very first thing that made me buy this watch, that made me want this watch, was the glass. This is sapphire glass. It's like on your iPhone, these two little pieces of a glass that will never get scratched. Not like this one. This one, I don't know, can be scratched by an air because I was so gentle with this when I just got it, and all of a sudden there's like a lot of scratches. I'm not trying to hate Apple, no, but the screen on any iPhone, let's admit, it just like, I don't know. For these money, they could make something better, a little bit better. So next thing about this watch is the battery life. This can hold charge up to, I don't even know. I've never like killed them to the zero, but in pretty active use, they will survive for at least 5 days. 5 days. It's not like your Apple Watch when you have to get this notification every night like, hey, charge before bed. And you're like, oh my god, now I have to wait another 15 to 20 minutes before I go to bed because I want to track my sleep. That's not good, right? As it's not an in-depth review, I will not go over all the things it can do, but it can do so much. I'll just tell you that it has GPS, it can measure your temperature, of course it has heart tracker, and it tracks your sleep very precise. Because every time I'm sleeping in any smartwatch, when I feel I'm kind of like shutting down in the bed and I'm like, okay, what's the time? Let's see what's next morning the watch will show me. And this thing does it like in a range of 5 minutes. Another thing, you can download offline maps here. And whenever you want to navigate without your cellular, you can use your watch and you will have a map. So many apps. I don't think I need that many, but for example, like hydration, it just will remind me every hour or two if I did not log my water intake. It will remind me, hey, get some water. That's so helpful and that's free. And with this all Zap thing, it's like an app and it has Zap OS here. This watch can do so much. You can use your voice. You can just press this button. What's the weather right now?
It is cloudy now and the temperature is -9 degrees Celsius.
Yes, this dash thing kind of funny, but it has like voice assistant. And you can set up your reminders, alarms, timers, everything just through your watch. It can work offline. If you don't have your phone connected, this thing has another voice assistant that works without connectivity to the internet. It can do basic things, but it can do it. So the main thing, the price of this is less than $200. How's that even possible? Less than $200, and I got it on a discount on the Black Friday for 130 something Canadian. Man, that like cost of a band for an Apple Watch. I don't know why people are buying this instead of those crazy Apple Watch and Garmin. Yeah, I'm not trying to hate to any of the companies. I like them all, but for me, this has the most value out of all of them. I cannot recommend it enough. But that's the best smartwatch out there right now. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.